Since the end of last season, it's been a lot of people saying they heard this, and Dame said this.
He needs to end up in Boston with Jason Tatum or in Philly with Joel Embiid.
The last thing I'm thinking about is waiting for it to get tough and then bailing out.
I would love for him to be a New York Knick. That's his #1 preference, to be at Madison Square Garden.
In trouble, 10 toes in your city.
I feel confident and comfortable with that, and I'm willing to live with whatever the result of that is.
So that was Damian Lillard on this show the first week of the NBA season, but this year it's been a little bit of a struggle for him, both on the court and with injuries. And with Dame having missed the Blazers' last 5 games, the last 4 being losses, they're 11-15, and they're a half game behind the Timberwolves and the Kings for that final play-in spot that's in the Western Conference. And before I show you these numbers, this is not normal for Dame. So he is averaging just 21.5 points per game. That's on pace to be his fewest since 2014-2015. He's shooting under 40% from the field for the first time in his career, and a career low 30% from 3. And usually we see him shoot his way out of this, but he hasn't been playing lately. And here's the crux, the hot topic. Why we are talking about this, right? This offseason, Dame is eligible to sign a 2-year, $106.5 million extension in July, and that would include the highest single-season salary in league history. That's on top of the 3 years remaining on his current deal. And Dame and his reps, they'll be negotiating with that whole deal with that new GM after Neil Olshey was fired last week. And Dame made a pop-up surprise appearance on SportsCenter last night and responded to all of the talk swirling about his future in Portland. So take a listen.
We haven't had the start that we wanted, but we're a work in progress, and myself, the rest of my teammates, and Chauncey, it's a partnership with them, and everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to, get this thing turned around, and I'm just trying to be a part of the solution to that, and get us going in the right direction, and that takes time. We knew it was going to be some growing pains with a new coaching staff, first-time head coach, and so many new guys, and we just working our way through it.
Dame is such a sport with those pop-up interviews just coming on, right? So Dame has also said that he may return to the lineup on Sunday for the Blazers' next game. They host the Timberwolves that day. But Dame has maintained a pretty positive outlook today. So how do they take a step back on the court? How do they turn things around at this point?
Honestly, I don't even think the issues are on the court because Dame is a consummate professional. When he shows up, yeah, he might be having a down year, but that man has been super heroic for not only that franchise, but the city overall and for the game. I mean, big-time Dame. He's given us so many monikers, Logo Lillard and all of that. I think right now what Dame is saying that he's doing, meeting with every person involved in that organization and the front office personnel, that's not necessarily what you want your franchise player doing. You want them focusing on basketball. I love that he's going above and beyond, and I love the synergy he has with Chauncey Billups. But everything else, he shouldn't have to deal with that. And I think it's interesting as we hear those factors come up, I'm sort of thinking it's great that he's extending himself, but he should just be focusing on getting healthy and hooping, create an environment where he only focuses on that,
Right, but to me, the fact that he's continuously coming out, the fact that he's continuously talking about this, the fact that he's continuously coming out and saying, hey, by the way, I've been saying the same thing for the last several weeks, I want to make this work, that tells you something. Because like you said, he could just be keeping quiet, focusing on his rehab, but he's not. So, Perk, at this point, what would you tell Dame?
You know what? I feel like right now he's torn between the two, and it's because of his relationship with Chauncey Billups, okay? They're very close.
And he said that on our show, right? He said, I want to, when something goes down, when something goes poorly, I want to be the one that continues to show up for Chauncey, first-year head coach.
Yeah, now with that being said, my advice to Dame is get out. And get out fast. Because, look, here's the thing. He's going to go down as the greatest trailblazer of all time, and for stats, for us in history books or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna continue to double down on the point that it reminds me of a lot of Kevin Garnett. The same type of situation, the same age, the same type of, franchise player that gave everything to their franchise. KG is the best Timberwolf of all time. But we will remember at his Hall of Fame speech, what did he say? I regret not leaving and coming to Boston early. Now, it comes down to the point of what do Dame want his legacy to be? You know what I mean? Does he want his legacy to be?
And I'll answer that. He told me he wants to win MVP and win a championship, period. That's all he has.
Well, But he can win the
listening
MVP,
to-
but he's definitely not winning the championship in Portland. I'm telling you that right now. I mean, it's not happening.
Okay, so, I mean, we've seen guys who want to do it, Giannis, right? That's what I'm thinking of. Do it, quote unquote, the hard way. So, Vince, do you think a change of scenery, is that what would benefit Dame here?
I agree with Perk as far as, yes, it would benefit him. But the thing is, that's not what he wants to do. And we can't hold that against him. And my thing is, I just don't want the organization to sit back. He's like, oh, man, we know we got a good one here. He's for us. No, that's you're supposed to sit back like a proud child and like, man, he loves us. Do for him. Put up for him. Speak out on his behalf now, like he's doing for you guys. Because every time something comes out about trading this, that, and forth, he comes out like, no, you didn't hear it from me, so it didn't happen. That's not being said. But you never hear anything on the other side as far as them saying, you know what? No, we're doing everything we can to make sure we keep Dame. Dame's happy, and we honor his wishes as far as bringing talent to Portland. Because he said it time and time again. I want to do for now Chauncey Billups. I want to be here. I want to, win here, like you said, like Giannis. So at some point, you got to look at the organizations like, yo, step up before Dame now turns his back and changes his mind and does like Perk says and get up out of there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.